We're live from Greenside. Hi, this school invasion morning on a Wednesday. That was Marshmallow with Anne-Marie and friends. Speaking of friends.
Oh, then this is a nice friend.
You know you have friends in high places?
Yes.
And low places?
Yes.
Our guest today is a very high friend. I'm speaking universal heights of high. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Universe Demi-Leigh Nel-Peters!
Good morning, team. It's so good to be with you. Here in the cold, but it's so good to be home. Oh my goodness, and especially on this special day.
What's the weather like in New York at the moment? What are we running away from?
It's summer, so it's like really hot and really humid and really stuffy. But it's okay. I'll swap that out for.
Sounds terrible. Hey, I can just picture myself there. Oh.
I said to Demi now when she arrived, it was like, yeah, it was 1 degree Celsius this morning when I got here. It was so cold. She's like, yeah, come to New York. Come try New York.
During winter, right? Those
oh
must be terrible.
And Elaine, you know what? I moved there right in winter, so I had to go buy a whole new wardrobe. That's just the difference.
Oh, shame. A whole new wardrobe.
Life's tough.
I know, I just mean like, coats and stuff we don't use in South Africa. This doesn't get that cold.
I was listening to Barack Obama yesterday and he was saying he had to go buy long johns.
Yes.
Oh, really?
He said he had to send someone else to get him long johns. He was freezing.
Proper dad.
Because he'd forgotten how cold winter is, and he's born in Hawaii, so he's not used to cold things. But there he was. What did you think of Barack's speech? Your second president.
Right. Well, I think it was, he's just such a knowledgeable man and just such an inspiration. And I think the way he speaks and the way he says things says so much about him. And it was so wonderful to have him here and to be able to sit and listen to him. And I felt like I walked away there a wiser woman.
Right. So now, when it comes to your reign as Miss Universe, because I see that you can come home, right? You can be in the country. What's that rule like? Because I mean, as soon as you become Miss Universe, you belong to the organization and you're all over the world. So what's it like you wanting to, drop by and have biltong?
Like this trip. Well, I mean, whenever something special is going on in the country, and I mean, today is just such a special day, and I couldn't miss it for anything in the world. I couldn't sit halfway around the world and not celebrate it with my fellow countrymen, and that's the biggest reason why I came back, is to celebrate Nelson Mandela with everyone. And I got so emotional on Nele yesterday when we sang the national anthem. I don't know where it came from. It just hit me. I was bawling my eyes out like a baby, and you don't realize how much you miss things like that, and that pride you have in the country and that unity when you're not in it,
You live you're in New York most of the time now.
Yes.
Have they embraced you as your own, or do you still feel like a foreigner? Do you feel like a foreigner in New York?
No, y'all.
Okay, she's a local
I think that answered the question.
Yeah.
Do you know the national anthem there? Oh, say.
Have you learned it?
A little bit, but no.
Give us a little bit.
No, I mix up the words.
Because she says Star Spangled Banger.
And the last thing you want to do is Miss Universe and get the anthem wrong, right?
Yes.
Look.
Let me not start. Please, Anele, we're friends.
I'll leave you out of that one. When are you handing the crown over?
There's not a specific date yet. Hopefully they'll announce it soon, but it would be towards the end of the year, maybe next year. But towards the end of the year. So I'll go halfway.
I do feel like they like you so much, they might just give it to you for another year.
I mean, we could do that.
You wouldn't complain. You wouldn't complain, no.
It's a good life,
we could
eh?
do that. It's been incredible, and I just think the platform that I've received it's been so wonderful, and just to speak out about things that I'm passionate about, and just to have received, a global platform, and to be able to reach so much more people is incredible, and something I'll never take for granted.
I'd sort of say as well, it's quite cool that you still reply handwritten letters to people that actually, I don't know if you know about the people send letters to the Miss Universe office, and she goes and handwrites replies to them.
I do. I have replied to every single letter I've received. I take them on airplanes. I mean, I have like 20-hour flights, so I got time. I mean, it's so sweet.
That's incredible, hey?
Anela's face, because if you had to reply to every email you received, it gets so hectic. Can you imagine?
Dear person, thank you for your letter.
No, I mean, I'll send them a signed picture, or I'll write their name and I'll sign it. So.
Okay.
Wow.
But it's nice to know that you don't have a stamp. People have a stamp of their signature and you just stamp, you send it off.
Yes.
Thanks, production
I haven't
line.
thought of that yet.
You should have one made. In
I-
fact, we'll have one made for you.
Thanks,
And
Mandela.
we will all personally deliver it to New York.
Anytime, you're so welcome.
Hanging out with Miss Universe, Demi-Leigh Nel-Peters. Coming up, we're going to play a little game with her.
We have to.
We have to. Stay tuned. Joining us, Miss Universe 2017, 2018, and hopefully 2019.
Yes, just continue your reign forever.
I'm just putting it out there, but come on, how lonely does it get on that side?
I mean, you really miss your people. You do. You have friends, and you make new friends, but it's just not, it's just not your
People.
people. Like, they don't eat pop, and they call it grits. I mean, like, what's that?
Grits.
And it's not the same.
No.
It's
And
not.
they have it with shrimp.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not the same. And they make it too runny.
Yes.
You actually just like, can you not make it drier?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's way too runny.
Oh, but I found a great South African restaurant just Upper East Side in New York,
Yeah.
and I visit her all the time with besties.
All right. So, but I mean, you have to watch your weight, so you can't exactly have too much grits and.
You just go for another extra kilometer run. It's all about balance, Anele.
In Central Park when I'm
Oh,
running.
Oh.
please.
When you are running in Central Park, are you getting stopped?
I just go. I know. Sorry.
Headphones in and go.
No, but I mean, New York is also blasé to, anybody with a
Yeah.
title, and there's just so many people. So, no, not sometimes.
Okay, and then when this ends, because I know I may have said this to you earlier, and I was like, you need to get married. Get your citizenship, get you a green card, get you a billionaire. Have you listened to my advice, Demi?
I mean, not on that part, not on the marriage part.
Oh, there is someone.
There is a billionaire.
Oh.
Now let's talk New York.
Tembikile was quiet up until that point in time. I need to take my shades off because Demi needs to look me in the eye when she tells me about. So, who is this person making you smile?
There's somebody, Anele, I'm sure you definitely approve of him.
Oh, wow. She needs a nearly
Oh,
approval.
really?
Ready to Google?
Oh, gosh.
What is his name? What is his name?
You're not going to make me do that.
Of course I'm going to.
Well, I can tell you he's very special.
Mhm.
And just such a big blessing in my life. So.
What does he do?
He's currently a baseball player.
Oh.
Former NFL football player. Look at all those terms
Whoa, whoa,
I just
whoa,
pulled
whoa.
out there.
Well,
I'm
that's
very
hints there.
proud.
That's hints there that you can find out who was an NFL player that became a baseball player.
NFL and
Is there a few? I don't think there's a few players that have done
No,
that.
I actually don't think there's a few. I mean, it's like becoming a cricket
So-
player after playing rugby.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah, so he's strong.
Well,
You've
very
established that.
athletic, very well built.
Athletic.
Is he tall? He's obviously very
He's
tall.
tall.
He's
yeah.
obviously goal orientated because he goes from NFL to baseball. He wants to achieve new things.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Is-
definitely very goal
And would
oriented.
his team be in New York?
Pretty much.
Or
Yes.
where? Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So he's a
Okay.
Yankees player.
Yankees
player.
Yeah.
Oh, mistake number one.
Hey. Okay, here we go.
I'm just stuck on the fact that she's going to be a baseball wife with Jennifer Lopez, guys. Because Jennifer's dating
yes.
A-Rod.
Yes.
Yeah, but Jennifer's got nothing on Demi, guys.
Oh,
This is very true. Okay, so what do I
I'm a
Google?
big fan though.
NFL and baseball player who plays in New York.
Yeah.
Former. Okay, I'm
And
in
you won't give
Australia.
us the team, hey?
It's the Mets.
I said the Mets.
Oh.
I like these optics.
What is it,
Keep
mates?
going.
Russell Wilson.
Emmy,
No,
no.
that's Ciara's man. Sorry.
Although that could be arranged. That's all I'll say.
Wait.
Just give us the name.
Give us his
Okay.
initials.
Wait. Can I say?
Okay, wait.
Is it not? No, it's not Tim Tebow.
No.
It is because
it?
she's not denying it.
Is it?
There
Oh,
we go.
dear.
Oh, look at that giggle.
Say it again, Alex. What is his name?
Tim.
Tim who?
Am I saying his name correctly? Tim Tebow. Yeah.
Tebow.
Yes.
Wait. Woo! And then it pops up. Fox News. Tim Tebow confirms he's dating Miss Universe 2017.
Wow.
Oh.
He's
So
a good.
How did he approach you?
Actually, it's a very sweet story. So I don't know if you know, but I have a half sister that was born with a disability, without a cerebellum, and his foundation works very closely with kids with disabilities. And they have an event each year called Night to Shine, and they actually have some in South Africa too. and they host them in churches all around the country, and they're in about quite a few countries. And he approached me, asking inviting me and my family and my sister to attend and to get involved. And and we started talking, and we kind of haven't stopped. So.
Oh, that's so cute, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
As of May 2018, net worth $4.5 million.
Oh gosh.
Don't get a prenup.
I do like that we're flying charter.
Moving on, when we meant to play a game.
Oh. No, the game now is how much money can we spend? I'm joking. Frankie, do you want to play a game?
Yes, let's play a game. Because now that you are dating an American sports star.
Oh, say.
Can you see? I mean, we got to test your just your terms.
All right.
You know, so NFL versus rugby. Are you ready?
I am.
All right.
Oh, well, there we go.
What is a down?
A touchdown? Is that like when you like a touchdown? A down? I mean, like that's
like a
when
try.
it's like a try.
Okay, correct.
Yes.
I'll give it to you.
Correct.
There we
You
go.
gave us such dodgy looks.
What is the end zone?
Like,
That's obviously where you got to with him. So
Oh. No, they're still together.
no,
the
we're
end.
still together. So
No, it's not the end zone.
no, the end zone is a 10-yard long area at each end of the field.
So that
it's
is-
just before the touchdown.
just before the touchdown. So, is that the area where you have?
Is the end zone not after the
That's
after the
the
poles?
yes, that's the area where you can touchdown.
Yes.
And a 10-yard long area at each end of the field, you score the touchdown.
Yeah, so
That's
she's
what we
right.
said.
Okay, that's what I'm
Amele,
saying.
why are you leaving me now?
No,
She
Come
contact
back
Frankie.
here.
Okay. How many points do you get for a try in rugby?
Is it still 5? 3? It's 5.
Yes.
And if you kick over, it's 2.
yeah.
Okay.
Don't help us, Annie.
We're not helping. We're just like doing moves
No, I think she scores full points on this one.
on
we
both
go.
rugby and
And him, yeah.
NFL, Frankie.
NFL.
NFL and rugby.
Yes.
Yes,
do you-
she scores full points.
So now, does this mean that we now have to support the Mets then?
Yes, please. I think
Okay.
that'd be nice.
We are fully behind the Mets in
Okay. Can we? I've only been to one game, baseball. Yes.
baseball.
Yes.
Sounds lovely.
That's us. We want a hot dog. We want some sauerkraut.
Okay.
We want to come out there and support him. All right.
Okay. thank
Officially
you,
have to
I'm
change
not
my hat
happy.
because I'm always wearing an NY Yankees cap.
No,
now I have to
no,
wear a
no,
Mets
no.
cap.
Yeah, Mets now.
Okay.
It's blue
If
and
you're
white.
going for it, you have to go all out.
No, okay,
Like-
cool. No, then I'll definitely get one.
Frankie, don't say it.
Okay, I won't say it
Alright.
then.
Listen, still live from Greenside High. We've been graced by the presence of Miss Universe 2017, 2018, Demi-Leigh Nel-Peters. Stay tuned.
So we are the 947 Breakfast Club. My name is Adele. This is Frankie. Hey, Frankie. This is the pilot. Alex Gage. Say hey, Alex. Yeah, there's a hand. No, I saw that. Say what's up to City Police on the spot there. And you need to your news every morning. Tell me, Gillian Potter. Thank you so much for welcoming us to your school. It's such a wonderful vibe. Please do not tell the other schools that I said this, but this was by far our favorite morning. And we come bearing gifts, alright? Every single child will get himself a 947 Breakfast Club little pencil case with our cell phone number on it, yeah? And inside, you love this one, right? You love this one.
There's a CNA voucher inside for each of you.
Another little addition is Sydney's holding up a notice board. It's from us to you, so you can see if you made the drama team, if you made the soccer team and the rugby team. It's a CN if you're in detention as well. I see you're a fan of detention, sir. Good for you. You need to excel at something. Obviously, compliments of 947 as well as CNA. And then we also donating a Kaiser Chiefs jersey. The Kaiser Chiefs players are here. guys make more noise for these hot guys than me. I saw that and I have it on video, okay? And then finally, one of the wishes that your deputy headmaster had for you guys this year, one of them was for 947 to come through and do a show here, and we've done that this morning with the school invasion. The other wish was that the current Miss Universe is South African, Miss Demi-Leigh Nel-Peters, right? She's currently based in New York doing wonderful things, but she did come home for Nelson Mandela Day, and she called us and said, guys, I want to come on the show. We obviously said yes, and she so happens to be here this morning. And so ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make all the noise you can for Miss.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor, and yeah, I mean, you're right, they are pretty awesome.
Thank you very much for having us, guys. Have we had fun this morning at least? Huh? Have we had some fun? We've seen your moves, we've seen some of you jiving as well, and we just want to say from 947 and the Breakfast Club, thank you to Greenside High.
If you love Greenside!